Imagine a cosmos woven together by light, high above our world, in a place beyond time. Celestial weavers create the constellations. These aren't just balls of gas. They're intricate tapestries of starlight, each thread a specific human emotion, guiding our dreams as we sleep. The rich golden thread of joy, the deep indigo of sorrow, and the shimmering, vibrant silver thread of courage. Our story begins in the celestial loom room, a space humming with cosmic energy. Here, a young apprentice named Lyra is trying her best to help. Lyra is, well, she's all thumbs, but her heart is as big as a nebula. And she has a unique gift, dream sight. She can look down at the earth and see exactly how the patterns in the stars are influencing the dreams of humanity. Despite this incredible ability, Lyra doesn't believe she's cut out for this work. She's clumsy, impatient, and always feels like she's one step away from disaster. Today, that disaster arrives. While trying to add a little extra shimmer to the Leo constellation, the lion that represents bravery, she pulls just a little too hard on its central thread. With a sound like 1,000 panes of glass shattering across the universe, the silver thread of courage snaps. Down on Earth, the effect is immediate and devastating. A seasoned explorer, packed for a journey to an uncharted peak, suddenly unpacks, overwhelmed by a nameless dread. A groundbreaking artist, poised to reveal her masterpiece, takes a hammer to her own bold creation. A wave of fear and hesitation washes over the planet. In the sky, the mighty Leo constellation begins to dim, its roar silenced. Lyra's master, Orion, is an ancient weaver, his hands gnarled from eons of meticulous work. He's seen this before. He remembers the age of shadows, the last time a celestial thread broke, and the memory haunts him. He looks at Lyra not with anger, but with a deep, weary fear. He tells her there's only one hope. The starlight loom, a mythical device from the dawn of creation, said to be the only thing capable of spinning entirely new celestial thread. "Find it, Lyra," he commands, his voice heavy with the fate of the world. "Find it, or watch the courage of humanity fade into nothing." And so, Lyra's quest begins. She leaves the familiar comfort of the loom room and plunges into the unknown sky. Her first stop is the Nebula Forest, a swirling, disorienting maze of cosmic dust and newborn stars. It's here she first encounters the Tangles. These aren't creatures of flesh and bone. They're living glitches, knots of pure void and static, born from the broken thread. They swarm around her, whispering her deepest insecurities. "You're a failure," they hiss, their voices like radio static. "You'll only make things worse. Go back, give up." They feed on her fear, their shadowy forms growing larger with every doubt she feels. Clutching her star map, she pushes through, her heart pounding. She manages to escape the forest and spots a streak of light, the Comet Express. She leaps, catching a ride on the icy tail of a speeding comet. On board, she meets an unlikely guide, a wise, cynical star whale, a creature as old as the comet it follows. The whale scoffs at her paper map. It teaches her to navigate not by charts, but by feeling the hum of the cosmos, by understanding the stories the stars tell. Through these lessons, Lyra has a revelation. The starlight loom isn't a physical place she can find on a map. It's a state of being, a cosmic alignment that only reveals itself to those who understand a fundamental truth. Starlight is unjust made of hope and light. It's also woven from memory and sacrifice. The star whale shows her the path forward, but it comes at a terrible price. To summon the loom, she must offer a part of herself for memory that truly matters. For her entire life, Lyra has carried a small, glowing marble. It's the tangible memory of her first successful weave, a tiny, perfect star she created as a child. It's her proof that she isn't a complete failure. It's the one thing that gives her hope. Now, she has to let it go. With tears streaming down her face, she releases the glowing marble into the void. It doesn't just disappear, it dissolves into a stream of pure, raw material, the essence of starlight needed for the new thread. Letting it go is agonizing, but in that act of sacrifice, something in the universe shifts. Before her, space itself seems to bend. A breathtaking pattern of pure energy materializes between two colliding galaxies, shimmering with unimaginable power. The starlight loom has revealed itself. It's not a machine of wood and metal, but a celestial harp waiting to be played. Lyra understands that to use it, she can't just weave mechanically. She has to play the threads with perfect emotional intent, pouring her own feelings into the creation. But as she reaches for the loom, the shadow tangles converge. They've been following her, and now they attack. Led by a monstrous entity, the Fear Not, it's a massive tangled beast of darkness, born from the very heart of the broken Leo constellation. It lunges, intent on devouring the loom and Lyra with it. Just as all seems lost, a brilliant shield of light erupts around her. It's Orion. His heart had changed. He followed Lyra, realizing that her unique gift, her dream sight, was exactly what was needed. He now believes in her unconventional methods. He expertly weaves a protective circle from minor constellations, a barrier of starlight holding the Fear Not and its minions at bay, buying Lyra the precious time she needs. Protected by her master, Lyra turns to the loom. Her hands fly across the threads of light. But she doesn't just repair the old, snapped thread. Drawing on the memory of her own failure and her journey to overcome it, she weaves something entirely new. She creates a stronger, more complex pattern. She weaves Leo the Heartened. This new constellation doesn't just represent courage, it represents the courage to get back up, to try again after you fall. She finishes the final weave, and the new constellation blazes to life across the cosmos. It shines brighter than the old one ever did, a beacon of resilience. Bathed in this powerful new light, the Fear Not and all the shadow tangles dissolve, their darkness unraveling into harmless, glittering stardust. Back on Earth, a profound change occurs. People don't just feel their old bravery return. They feel something more. The artist picks up the broken pieces of her sculpture and begins to create something new from the ruins. The explorer starts planning a different journey, one even more ambitious than before. The dream of failing but trying again becomes as powerful and inspiring as the dream of easy success. Lyra returns to the loom room not as a clumsy apprentice, but as the mender of constellations. Orion, humbled and proud, gives her a new role, teaching the next generation of weavers. And her most important lesson is the one she learned among the stars. A snapped thread is onto the end of the story. It's just the beginning of a new weave. Thank you so much for joining me on this celestial journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from worlds beyond our own. Until next time, keep dreaming.